Yoink. Hey everyone, welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition. It's finally time to actually do the Dragonborn content. We're gonna go to Solstheim, we're gonna kill some cultists, and do some other things. Although, I'll probably keep things to a minimum. I'm not positive. We'll see what will happen. Anyway, we need to talk to him.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not.
Nope, we're going there right now. A couple of weeks ago, some crazy cultists attacked me.
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Yes, you are.
Been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Persuade.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the
For reference, if you try to go to Solstheim before you find out you're Dragonborn, or rather before the cultists attack you, he will not mention anything about being attacked or forgetting a whole bunch of days at once like that. Unfortunately, that means you absolutely have to pay to go to Solstheim. This cutscene right here is extremely glitchy. Gotta be careful.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I definitely will. Now, the Dragonborn main quest is extremely short. It's basically 3 dungeons and a bit of exploration. That's it, really. I'm 100% serious. Achievement unlocked, Outlander. We should talk to this guy right here.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Ravenrock, Outlander. State your intentions.
My intention is to kill you. No, I'm looking for Mirak.
Mirak, I'm not sure. As I do. Just remember, Ravenrock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws.
Sure.
Any questions?
They're basically the same as the ones in Skyrim. Yeah, I have nothing else to ask him.
I was starting to wonder what happened.
If you talk to him, he'll mention that you should check out the rock all the way over there. It's it helps a bit for starting the main quest, but it's not necessary. In fact, the very first time I went here, I got completely lost because I wasn't supposed to go here. Like, I was just trying to complete all the quests in my quest menu, and this was supposed to be late game content that I just happened to start doing in as an early game character, you know. Hey, still a lot. If you've played Morrowind before, you've met him before. Fortunately, he's not as annoying in this game.
It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. That makes it
Like, I guess the best explanation is that he's fascinating in this game. Compared to every other NPC who try to ride your dick, this one is actually kind of extremely selfish, and yet really, really powerful, you know? He feels powerful, you know? That's what I mean.
If I were you, I'd look there.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I might as well make an example of his personality. Have you tried to stop this?
Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on, and I would be unable to see how this all turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Are we done? I thought
So, this rock is dangerous because if you touch it or activate it,
that seems advisable.
suddenly you start working on it along with everyone else.
You appear to have fallen under whatever influence
And
is
when
the other.
the world shall see.
I want. Ah, so you are able to resist the effect by exerting your will.
Where's Nerloth?
That world. I would not advise touching the stone again.
God damn it, Mirak's text is stuck down there.
That they have forgotten.
That's no good. That's no good at all.
Here do we toil.
I really should get rid of subtitles if that's the case. Well, and when the world we shall see, or shall see, is going to be stuck down there for quite a while.
If you've got any gripes,
Try to talk to an NPC who will get rid of it, but it's not happening right now.
what are you going,
Damn it.
Outlander?
Serve house.
Okay, whatever. We'll go up here. I wasn't going to do this, but it should work. Yay, it's gone. Also, there's a quest we can do here, but it's not necessary at all. Anyway, we're supposed to go to the center of the island. Somewhere, yeah, right over here. It's not actually the center, but you know. Solstheim is the perfect size as far as expansion islands are concerned, or expansion lands, I should say. This is the perfect size for either a mod or an official DLC when it comes to introducing new places to visit. Solstheim is the exact amount that I want to see. Any more and it's like you won't be able to appreciate the main content, and any less and it's not going to be enjoyable enough. Oh my goodness, there's an NPC in danger all the way over there. Let's help him. Also, make sure to quick save before helping him because he tends to crash the game. Something tends to crash the game when you start helping him. Of course, it could just be because of my mods. The mods of my modded game, not this one. This one is still not modded. I think I'll mod it for the absolute final video, though. Like, well after we've gotten all the achievements. I expect this series to go on for another 15 videos. Because Dragonborn and Dawnguard shouldn't take me too long to complete. These Ash spawn look different, but they clearly just have the Draugr skeleton. A little disappointing. At least they disintegrate. That's kind of neat. Hey.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive. Some of the Redoran Guard have taken to calling them Ash Spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped. I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
I'll be glad to lend you a hand. For a price.
I think I could talk the Counselor into paying you, and I could use an extra pair of hands. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Redoran Guard. We were searching the farm when the Ash Spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
So you're almost certainly gonna always start this quest when you get to like Solstheim, because it's in the way and this is like one of the only ways out, and the other way is not obvious at all. So clearly the designers wanted you to start this quest as early as possible, because it's part of a set of quests that allow you to buy actually get a house for free. Anyway, a note.
Have you found something? This is strange. The note says it's from General Volks Carius, but that's impossible. Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled.
I think Carius was in Morrowind too.
No way he could still be alive.
Like it was, Solstheim was DLC for Morrowind as well. It's kind of an in-joke now.
I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
This whole place is kind of a joke about how it was DLC for Morrowind and now it's DLC for Skyrim. If I recall, Solstheim was DLC mostly involved in werewolves, and the werewolves are still there. They will only speak to you if you are a werewolf yourself, unfortunately. Colbjorn Barrow. Hey, what are you doing?
Just leave me be. With me? What's the matter with you? Sorry, I've just had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts. It probably can't hurt to
Can you look at me, buddy,
You
please?
look most
Oh, I guess he was just trying to take a bite.
The name's Rollis. Rollis Sedaris, out of Moorhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Arzador. But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you. You come out of the northern ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrel. Who knows how much to reach the door. Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig. You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket for 1,000 septims on this. Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end. But I can't get there without a little kick to start it off.
I've got some money.
What are you...
This is a long quest, mostly because you have to wait several days every time you fund the excavation. I want to say 3 days? Not to mention you have to wait for the courier to get to you, which is not annoying in vanilla Skyrim, but it is annoying in my modded game because I have a mod that makes it so that the courier always has to, like, run up to me, you know, from where he is in the world. So it can take him, like, days before he reaches me. Not to mention I do the Dragonborn DLC late in my playthroughs, usually, so it's almost impossible to complete this quest. And yet I absolutely want to complete it because there's a neat reward once you do complete it. Neat, unique reward. Anyway, I started the quest, but we're not going to continue it until, like, when I'm going to be pretty much done with the rest of the island, honestly. Because 3 days is not a lot of time. Also, there's an interesting house over here. There should be some ash spawn nearby. Yeah. Stupid bow wasn't loading. God damn it. So yeah, some ash spawn. Very easy enemies, basically Draugr, except without the Death Lord potential. So yeah. What's interesting about this house, however, is that if you go inside, you'll encounter a unique set of NPCs. There's an unfortunate thing about them, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Redundant phrases? Never heard of it. Right over here.
Listen to this one. My nights have been impossible. I beg you, please depart that blasted isle and return to solitude at once.
No more. What a fool.
Do you think he's the one we left in the tower?
Who cares? Nods all look the same to me.
Wait. Did you hear that? Sounds like those ash spawn are back.
At least if the other North
Yep, just wanted to let these two have their conversation.
No. What was it?
Obviously they're marauders, but not very tough. And that's it. Those were the only two enemies inside the house. Now here's the thing. These are not the special NPCs I was talking about. The special NPCs I was talking about are... Yeah, Horde of Journal. It's actually pretty creepy. Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing, but if you pause the video, you can read the whole thing because I showed every page. Basically, activate the bookshelf. Oh my goodness, there's a surprise right over here. But... Okay, I thought he was around here, but I guess not. You go inside, and you'll find out that... Bjornulf is right there. He went searching for Hordolf. Unfortunately, he's dead. Bjorn, do not come to this place. I admit I have not much self left. The earth will take us both. B or H, it's hard to tell. I think it's a B. So the shtick is that people think that Hrodolf wrote the first two phrases, do not come to this place and I have not much self left. And the last phrase was written by Bjornulf. But it's a little strange, but Hrodolf is not here. Even though he kind of should be. So, given that, we go back outside. And I'm going to see if I can find him. He's going south here. Should probably cast a detect dead spell, but if we go south, we should be able to find Hrodolf. Also, these creatures right over there, they're neat. I like them a lot. Oh, goddammit, it burnt Spriggan. Yes, burnt Spriggans explode as soon as they reach critical health. Really annoying in my modded game, because it hurts a lot. Here we go. Hrodolf. And a broken iron war axe head. Anyway, basically the gist is that these two are gay. They are the only gay couple, except perhaps yourself and some other NPC, in the entirety of the game. And not only are they DLC, but they're both already dead. That's great, huh? Huh? No, it's not great at all. Like, come on, Bethesda. You're all like, we support equality between two people, regardless of their genders, and yet the only gay couple is two guys who are already dead and can only be found through buying the final DLC. Like, I guess it doesn't matter much right now as far as paying DLC is concerned, because it's always going to be with the special edition, but goodness gracious. If they want to support equality and all that shit, they should have put some actual gay couples in the main game. But no! No. Anyway, we're supposed to go over here. I think this is the fort we're supposed to go to. Yeah, Fort Frostmoth. And we enter through over here. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's so obviously some ash spawn hanging around this place. I mean, the entire reason the main, what's it called? Raven Rock is being attacked by ash spawn is because of this particular dude inside this fort. So obviously the place is going to be guarded by them. Now, speaking of which, if we aim carefully... Okay. Yeah, he's right over there. Y'all see him?
Fort Frostmoth will never fall.
That's...
Long live the Empire!
Falx Carius. If you attack him enough times, or are playing through a modded game, like I am, he's actually going to come out and attack you right away. It's really neat. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen in this vanilla game. It's too bad. Like, it makes it so that you don't have to go through the fort, you know? These enemies' attacks with their fists are extremely weak. Like, goodness gracious. They even sound weak. Also, another annoying thing is that sometimes these ash spawn inside buildings that are, like, covered in sand. So there's no way for them to attack you, but no way for you to attack them. Besides, like, using some specific situational spells. You know, I'm gonna get rid of this one, and then we're going inside the fort. We've got to stop Falk's Curious after all. Okay, let's go. Come on. Gotta go over here. No, actually this place is locked, that's right. Gotta go through here first. And there's a couple of ash spawn on the way. That spawned literally out of nowhere. I guess that's the thing with them. One of the old patches for Requiem that I downloaded for like from the Nexus that would patch Dragonborn to be compatible with Requiem, it would add giant ash spawn in this place. And although the idea is nice, for one, the giants would cause like hundreds of damage in a single hit if they were to attack me. But here's the thing, they wouldn't attack me at all. They were stuck in place because they don't actually fit in here. Ugh. That was an awful attempt at buffing up the enemies to Requiem levels of difficulty. Goodness gracious. Now we have Immolator right here. Probably doesn't deal that much more damage. Well, I guess a little bit. But not anything threatening, that's for sure. Dead. Okay, now we're supposed to go over here. But we can also just go directly over here if we want. Maybe? Not sure, I think this is optional. Anyway. Looks like we're gonna be fighting spiders, but these spiders are different. They're tiny, they make creepy noises, and they're just as disgusting as the big ones we encounter in Skyrim. Mostly because these actually jump at your head. Oh my goodness, I hate when they dodged my arrows like that. Makes no sense. Despite how disgusting these spiders are though, they're still as easy as ever to destroy. Ugh. Well, actually, I wasn't supposed to go here at all. Where are the, yeah, over here. Supposed to go over here. Yeah, I figured there would be more emulators. Jeez, this one was weird. My arrows would go right through him. Silly hitboxes. Anyway, Ildari's journal. Let's check it out. Almost a month since unearthing the crypt at Fort Strasmod. Haven't seen a single spark of life in the general's remains. So this Ildari is the reason why Falk's Curious is alive again. Fort Strasmod key. I'm not sure if I'll do the Ildari quest. It's kind of frustrating because part of the quest involves you going back to Skyrim to get a Briar Heart, and then going all the way back to Solitude. Solstheim. That's something I don't like to do. Just because I'm lazy like that. But I guess since I fast travel all the time now, I will do it. And I absolutely had to get that key. Anyway, Karis is all the way over there. He's got an army of ash spawn that's gonna attack with him, of course. They're not very tough, however. Wow, it took a long time for them to detect me, jeez. Anyway, the interesting thing about Falk's Curious is that he has a hammer that has a unique enchantment. A chaos enchantment, so to speak. I think he's also dangerous to approach, so be careful. Like, I don't remember his actual level of difficulty, but with enemies like this, you always want to take them seriously, so to speak.
I failed.
Champion's Cudgel. Hello, where are ya? Die. Yeah, jeez. So yeah, Champion's Cudgel. 50% chance for each element of fire, frost, and shock to do 25 points of damage. Neat. Not very useful, however. At least for me. Like, my bound bow is clearly more than adequate to take care of every enemy in the game. Now, isn't it? I suppose if I ever forge a new Daedric bow, I'll give it disenchantment because this one's already been enchanted, unfortunately. Hey, look at that giant mushroom over there. Isn't that neat? Also, the volcano. It's erupted. Actually, it's a mountain. But whatever it is, it erupted. And you can still see the plume of smoke coming out of it. Now, I should probably go back to the commander. Yeah, I guess I will. I mean, I wanted to do the main quest right away, but for the sake of my very first visit to Solstheim, I guess I'll do the other quest first. It's gonna be necessary anyway because I have to get a house. Oh, also, yeah, creep clusters. These are actually ash creep cluster because they're different color, you see. They actually allow you to get invisibility if you use it as an ingredient in your alchemy recipes. High Point Tower, it's been discovered. It's added to our map. That's good. I have to go, like, find 30 locations in Solstheim for an achievement, so that's why I'm going around all over the place right now. Come on, right here. Annoying things. Now, there's a house over here. I don't believe it's gonna have anything in it right now because we're morning. But if you go to that place late at night, you'll be able to buy some pretty useful stuff. Ramshackle Trading Post. A note. Meet me here at midnight. That's all it says. Maybe we'll buy something from the merchant that appears there late at night. If we remember to do that. And also, there's a dwarven city right over here. And ew. God damn it, this is disgusting. I hate spiders. Everything about them. They're useful creatures for the environment, though. Mostly to get rid of the pesky bugs. Anyway, Kagrumes, we could go there and get some rewards, but to get all of them, we're going to need to bring 2 gems that are found somewhere around Solstheim. There's actually like 4 gems that you can find around Solstheim, but you need only 2 to get all the contents. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. Maybe 4? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're actually supposed to go right over there. But I'll hold off on that for now. Gonna go over here. Find out where this icon is leading me to. Just a camp. Hey, I'm over here. Yes, Reaver Lord. That's what these guys are. It's different from the mainland, you know? But it's not any tougher. Seriously. Unfortunately, they can heal themselves. That's annoying. Seems to have a unique weapon. Yeah, it's just... Oh no, it is a unique weapon. Stormfang. But it's just a model of a steel greatsword. So whatever. Nothing's gonna be as useful as Wind Shear anyway. And also, yeah, there's these new deposits, Heartstone deposits, for some recipes in Solstheim to cast new spells and stuff. Not wholly interesting, if you ask me. It's not even necessary for any quests. Only for, like, the new stuff that you can do in this place. And some stuff that you can create. It's limited, if you ask me. So, that's all I'm saying. It's not bad, just limited. It's like, I like the Wormstooth fan mod, but that mod added 2 new deposits that create new ingots, but the ingots have no purpose whatsoever because they were meant to be used for, like, reskinned equipment, but the mod was never completed, like 100%, so they're useless forever. Well, I found various places so far, but I think it's time I went back to Raven Rock. Oh, come on. Ash spawn? No, a random Breton. And he's got ebony armor. That's so cute. Oh wow, random dragon decided to attack. So many fun things to do right now. Okay, so legendary dragons are pretty powerful when they use your breath attack on you. Because I have resistances on, and if I had not healed while he was using his breath attack on me, it would have killed me. But besides that, they're like every other dragon. And they drop Daedric armor, jeez. Well, of course that makes sense because I'm level 78, so at this point I should be getting good equipment for defeating super powerful enemies now. Shouldn't I? Except no, I should not because that's a dragon. Why is it carrying Daedric armor? Just randomly. It makes no sense. Anyway, what I was actually trying to do before having to fight off those 2 enemies is showing where you need to go in order to avoid having to do that quest I had to do right at the beginning of the adventures in Solstheim, you know? You have to go through this passage right over here. That's how you avoid going through that farm that basically forces you into doing the quest, even though you can ignore it. Yeah, go check out the dragon if you want. Where's the commander? Oh, actually, there's this guy right here. Glover Mallory. Sounds familiar?
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Uh-huh.
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Well, neither do normal pickaxes.
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
I noticed a shadow mark by your door.
Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here.
The shadow mark is
tell
this,
me,
in case you're wondering.
How's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart? Good to hear. Tam Layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine?
Well, you're DLC, buddy.
Anyway,
that's why.
You're looking for
He
work.
literally doesn't know you
I got
exist.
bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone. Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years.
You only do this quest if you're part of the Thieves Guild.
Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it. A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us. That he did, right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years
It's
to
kind of
perfect.
weird that bone mold can only be
Well, before he went off, he was
crafted by
talking
you
some
if you're
nonsense
part of the
about
Thieves
trying
Guild
to
quest
fence
line.
links
There's
to the Rican
obviously some
Castle
mods that
Karstadt.
rectify this, but
I told him he was
yeah,
crazy.
if you want to do
Think about
special
talking
bone
to those
mold
vicious little buggers.
equipment, you
But he
need to be
wouldn't
part of the
listen.
Thieves Guild.
I'd bet a fat
'Cause you're not
purse
doing
of
this
coin
quest
that he's
otherwise,
either
I
dead
think.
or hiding out up there. You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
I already have Daedric armor, so I don't need that kind of stuff.
You tell Crescent.
Anyway, I actually need to put this on my this.
Or give that pickaxe.
Where is it? Yeah, randomly generated, and it's all the way over there.
To me.
Huh. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find the formula there. Well, we'll see. Anyway, need to talk to the commander, who's right over here. Captain, that's what he is.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock. Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
You get 10,000? Oh, wow. Cool. Anyway, this is bone mold armor, in case you're wondering.
This is bone mold armor. Quite
It's
impressive
like
for the
scaled
age.
armor, level of good, maybe steel.
It's been reinforced with a resin
Definitely not my
material
favorite. I tried it once. It's
to
not
form the armor
bad,
making.
just...
It might
I prefer
appear
ebony.
brittle, but I'd wager it could stop the blow of a
Or
weapon
even
better
this,
than a hand force.
like super edgy armor that I've got on right now. I said it was cool once, but it's really only cool in the concept that you're playing as a character who's too good for everyone else. Wait, I should say too evil for everyone else. Anyway, we need to go here. It's a pretty long dungeon, surprisingly enough, but we absolutely need to go here in order to get one of the achievements. Like, I remember the first time I went through here, I thought, like, oh, it's just a mine. I'm just gonna have to talk to an NPC and that'll be it. No! This is a really late game dungeon that's pretty damn long, and I don't know why the designers made it that way. I guess it's because they expected everyone to do this while they were super high level, but for me, when the first time I was playing Skyrim, I was just doing everything because I, like, saw it play, and getting stuck doing this dungeon so as such an early level player really screwed me up.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
It's dangerous here for an old man.
Ask most of the folks around here and they'd agree with you. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map.
It's already on my map.
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine. Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better. My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else. It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone. Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us. Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost.
Okay, but first, this.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling.
I'll bet he stole it from the skull in the first place. Oh, very well.
Pretty sure you're always gonna get it back no matter what. In case you're wondering, this is not the only ancient Nordic pickaxe in the entire game. There is another one. Once you have an ancient Nordic pickaxe, just drop your normal pickaxe. You will not need it. Anyway, I'm just gonna check out what Glover Mallory is gonna say. Yo.
Find my pickaxe yet? So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep...
How anticlimactic.
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people.
Yes, you can.
Now that you've delivered
The proof is me.
I'm satisfied.
And every protagonist in every RPG ever.
Hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
I'll use it a little bit.
Bring your weapons and armor.
Just to show that it's unique and that it's the only thing that can break down Stalhrim. Stalhrim? I'm not sure how to say it.